Na. Okay, so the stream's working this time. So we ran into a little issue last night. Apparently, I tried to make a trade in the off season, and that trade was so that trade was so big apparently that it just broke the game. That's kind of funny. So it's the next day. It's been about I don't know, maybe like 24 hours or something since I was doing the franchise. I started making some trades. I started trying to do the off season. So this is now going to be part three of the Chargers rebuild, as opposed to what would have been part of part two, was when we were making the trades and whatnot. We decided to make a draft day trade. We traded for Jonathan Allen, and we traded down from pick 12 to pick 13. So we gave it some picks, but we ultimately still kept the first round pick. In fact, we only slid down one spot. We gave it some future picks, like a third, fourth, and some other stuff. And then we acquire our new edge rusher, which is going to be Jonathan Allen. We're, instead of playing him at D tackle, are going to play him as an edge rusher because we have DeForest Buckner. So, and we brought back Khalil Mack on a 1 year deal. So we'll probably just move Jonathan Allen to. Hmm. Or maybe we'll let Jonathan Allen play D tackle, and then we'll move DeForest Buckner to the edge. I think he's a little bit faster. Yeah, he's more of a speed rusher. So we'll have DeForest Buckner, Jonathan Allen, and Khalil Mack down the middle, and then at the outside linebacker we'll have Moffway and a combination of a few other guys. We probably could draft an outside linebacker. Might not have to be in the first round, but we might draft one in the first round. We also might draft a receiver as well. So we'll have Jaden Reed, Lad McConkey, Quinton Johnston, Darius Davis. We'll have Odell Beckham Jr. and Brandon Rice, and maybe we'll draft one more receiver just to kind of have like a big three, big four type thing in case we get injuries. Moving to the running back position, we bring in AJ Dillon, so he'll be our power back to complement J.K. Dobbins. Justin Herbert obviously is paid, so we have our franchise QB. We'll pay Dallas Goddard probably this offseason if we don't make it to the playoffs and then inevitably win the Super Bowl, which is the goal. But if it doesn't happen, then that's just like the future idea if we have to do a third season to try to win the Chargers a Super Bowl. So we still have Slater. We still have Zion Johnson. We traded for Damian Lewis year one. We signed Evan Brown, so one of those guys can slide over to center. One of them can slide over to right guard. We still have Joe Alt, and then we brought in Morgan Moses on a 1 year deal. So we have a lot of depth at the offensive line position. Um, we got Thule playing the left end. He's probably gonna get because we brought in Moffway to the edge as well. So we have Jonathan Allen, DeForest Buckner play one edge, and then Moffway will play the other edge. Thule will be off the bench for now. Khalil Mack. I'm between putting Khalil Mack at the edge and moving Moffway to linebacker. Have not decided yet. We still have Ivan Pace and Henley, and we have some young depth at middle linebacker, so that looks pretty good. We also have Nolan Smith. So corner, we have Asante Samuel Jr., Marcus Jones. We brought in Mike Hilton on a 1 year deal for some depth at corner. Still have Cam Hart. So we don't really need to draft a corner per se. Safety is a potential position to draft. And we have our kicker and our punter, so hmm. We still have 40 million in cap space, but next year we're gonna have to pay a lot of guys. So that's why we didn't go balls to the wall, spending every penny we had to try to improve the team. Because in case we end up being bad or not being as good as I'm hoping, then we needed to make sure that we had some cap space, especially when Justin Herbert's contract really kicks in, because he's only making like 30 or somewhere from 30 to 40 now, but he's slated to make around 70 within like the next couple seasons. So we'll send him to our next user pick. That should be pick 13. So with the pick that we gave Washington, they drafted linebacker T.J. Hendrick. Interesting. That's the replacement they got for Jonathan Allen. And then with our pick, we can draft Landon Jackson. Well, Moffway can play the other edge if we draft Landon Jackson. So that's not a terrible idea. We have our quarterback, so we don't need that. Courtney Barr, a speed rusher, an ideal speed rusher with A awareness. That kind of fits the thing we're dealing for. He is 23 years old, but he just has a little more experience. Kind of like that. If you fit our scheme, Courtney Barr. I don't know too much about Courtney Barr, but A to C pursuit looks pretty good. He doesn't have good zone coverage. We're not going to run him at linebacker anyway. Decent block shedding, decent tackle. Physical player, delivers bone crushing hits, savvy defender, has a motor, lacks discipline. Okay. Has a swift arm in his arsenal, will utilize power and leverage. great speed, elite acceleration. Okay. So he very well could be our speed rusher. And then we have Landon Jackson, who's also pretty good at many other things. Power rusher on the left side. Elite change of direction, great speed. Okay. So I'm between Landon Jackson and Courtney Barr. Um, hmm. If I traded down a few more picks, is there an option to trade down like 3 or 4 picks? And then like still get a good pick? That's a little too much. I mean, at least you get an additional first round pick. That's kind of cool, but I don't want to lose out on both guys. So no, we're not doing that one. Trade down to pick 21 and get a next year second. See, that's something I'd be a little more willing to do. The Lions will give me 2 first round picks for 13. That's pretty cool. 24 from the Falcons. Huh. I don't know. Seeing these two teams next to each other makes me feel good because I just watched the Drake London on the St. Brown podcast. That dude's really fun. I like his energy. Seems like a really good dude. Anyhow, I'm gonna take an edge. I think Barr. I would take Barr and I'd move him to the edge. I wouldn't keep him at linebacker. But you're already an edge, and I kind of want to just solidify the edge and move Moffway to the other linebacker over Nolan Smith. So I think I'm going to take Landon Jackson in the first round. Former high school power forward. There you go. Let's see, does Barr end up going in the next couple picks? I could trade up for Barr. If he's available by like the Packers pick, I might trade up with the Vikings. Andrew Love, the defensive end, was the original player the mock draft had us drafting, but I wasn't going to take him. I might trade up with the Vikings if the Packers don't take him. I mean, Barr's still available. Sterling Thompson, Harold Gibbons. I think Harold Gibbons is decent. Ryan Tucker. I don't think we should draft an alignment just yet. All right. Next pick. Yeah, no, he's still available. I gave up a second round pick in the Jonathan Allen deal. Do I still have a second round pick? Not until like 20 picks in. All right. That's okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna trade up. All right, next user pick then. Yeah, we gave Washington pick 50. I didn't see Barr get drafted unless he was drafted at the end of the first round. But anywho, if he's still available, I'll consider it. No, he's not. Okay, there's plenty of backup quarterbacks. I don't think I'm going to draft a backup quarterback. Mario Overstreet, slot receiver. James Lewis, linebacker. Don't necessarily need that. D-tackle, power rusher. Don't really need that either. A potential free safety could be nice. I might just take a tackle just in case. J.D. McGee. Or good in Notre Dame. A blocking tight end. That actually could be useful. In case, I don't know. Because that way, if we don't want to pay Will Disley, we'll have, I don't know, a blocking tight end, though? Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. Corner? We could draft a corner. Or decent corner available at the moment. Yeah, you know what? We'll take a corner. Yeah. Michael Jeffrey. Quick to digest and respond to zone coverage. Not a burner, but decent speed. Average recognition. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Because I signed a bunch of offensive linemen on one-year deals. So I don't really want to. If this is the year we go all in, I don't really want to plan too much for the future, but I want some future. Defensive end. I took Fitzsimmons last time. He's a decent safety. Elusive running back Jeremiah Leonard. He could be a third back. That's not a terrible idea. Mitchell. We will take a center. We'll take Kerry Walden, just to make sure we have some O-line depth in case of injuries. And center was a position I said I would draft anyway, before the draft even started. Alright. Maybe I will draft a backup quarterback. That way I don't have to sign a veteran to a one-year deal. I'm going to take a receiver first. Deep threat. Well, we have Jaden Reed, we have Ladd McConkey, we have Quentin Johnson. Do we need more of a slot or more of a deep threat receiver? Or do we need a playmaker? It's between these guys. UCLA or Iowa. You know what? We are the Chargers. Maybe we should draft the guy out of UCLA. Yeah. All right. We'll take Mario Overstreet. Apparently the Cowboys are in love with him. Oh shit. his two highest matches were Cowboys, so I thought it was funny. All right. Not an amazing receiver, but it is what it is. I don't feel like we need an additional fourth-round pick, so we'll swap this fourth-round pick for something. Next year, fourth, sixth, and yeah, we've been doing a lot of business with the Colts. In the first episode, we traded for DeForest Buckner and their picks, and then in the last episode, we traded for another one of their picks to get rid of a contract. So I figure we've been doing a lot of business with them. We'll keep it going. Speed rusher. Talent range. Post UDFA. I'll take him anyway. Come here, Christian. Yeah, I know. I know it says here post UDFA talent. I know. But I want you to get an opportunity, so I'm drafting you anyway. And with to believe our last pick of the draft, I'll take a backup quarterback. Actually, no, I'll just sign a veteran quarterback. We're going to take Jose Nichols. Yeah, we'll take Jose Nichols. Or Jose Nicholas, whatever. Anytime it says a Cowboys player is a top fit, I should not draft them. Because they don't work out for me, apparently. I try not to look at the draft because I don't want to know how good or who's really good in the draft class. So that way when I use it for the next franchise, I don't want to just know who to take right away. So that's why I'm not looking at that draft recap. When I see fake players, I'll know that they're from the draft. I'll know that much. All right. So we drafted Jackson. We should probably start him right away. Ooh, drafted a really good center. So we have Pace, Henley. Yeah, I might move Mafway to outside linebacker. Khalil Mack will be here. So we'll have Khalil Mack, Mafway. We'll have Nolan Smith Jr. as a backup. We'll have Thule as a backup as well. And then we can move. Yeah, we can move Jackson to the edge over here. So we can have DeForest Buckner, Jackson, Mafway, Khalil Mack, Ivan Pace Jr., Henley. And Jeffrey's actually a pretty good pickup. He might just start day one. Make him a day one third corner. We need a little depth at safety. A little bit of depth at safety couldn't hurt. The O-line depth is very good. A third tight end couldn't hurt. Yeah, third tight end definitely couldn't hurt. I'm going to take out Davis. I'm going to move up Street. So Overstreet will be our fifth receiver. We have Odell, Quentin Johnson, Jaden Reed, and Ladd McConkey. We need to pick up a backup quarterback. We have our running back duo. Defense looks good, and we have kicker. We have Dicker the kicker, and our punter is J.K. Scott still. So let's see. Going to free agency real quick. Who could be some one-year pickups? We do need a backup safety. So I'm not against taking one of these guys. Okay. Poyer or Ward. Those guys could also be legitimate starters on a team I do later that needs one, so I'm not going to take them. Donovan Wilson could be good. Epucom fits the speed rush theme we're going for. So, I mean, he might be a legitimate starter on another team I do down the future, but for now, I'm just taking him for depth purposes. If we get any injuries, a third running back would make sense to grab. So we'll probably grab a third running back. Clowney. We'll take J-Ron Curse for some depth at safety. Okay. We need a backup quarterback. That's a give me. Any team that Joe Flacco plays for just automatically gets better. Give me Joe Flacco. If something happens to Justin Herbert, I know Joe Flacco could throw the ball pretty well. Uh, hmm. Take Ty Chandler. The Vikings didn't want to sign Ty Chandler. Yeah, if we're gonna just grab a third depth running back, we'll take Miles Sanders. That's an okay depth guy, I think. Receiver, there. Adam Thielen for depth could be cool. I actually could also utilize him as like a third receiver on the team. Rookie receiver Cameron Broyles is available, but we drafted Overstreet. We're not going to bring Jalen Rager back. I think we'll stick to what we got for now. For a third tight end, did I not get a third tight end? I thought I put in an offer, and I guess I didn't get a tight end. So I'm gonna take. Give me Jordan Akins. Jordan Atkins. Give me him. Houston Texans tight end. He's decent. I think we're good at the O-line. We've addressed those needs very much so already. Sam Hubbard's good, but we'll pass on that for now. D tackle speed rusher. Solomon Thomas I know is probably more so a speed rusher. Give me Solomon Thomas. Former, number 2, number 3 overall pick by the 49ers? One of those. Malik Reed is a speed rusher. Lorenzo Carter fits the theme well, but we're not going to do that. We have depth already at linebacker. Caleb Chaison's cool, but we don't need him. We already brought in Mike Hilton. We drafted a corner. And as like another backup safety, maybe we'll just go get Terrell Burgess. Yeah, give me Terrell Burgess. There we go. Alright. So we've completed free agency. We've completed all that good stuff. Now we're going to get the roster down to 53 players because we can only have a 53-man roster. So let's see what we can do here. Quarterback, good. Running back, we'll get rid of Corbin. We don't have a fullback. Receiver, we'll keep it at this for now. Tight end, we'll get rid of John. You're my left tackle. Keep you for now. Alex we'll get rid of for now. So we'll swap you guys to our division rival Broncos for a 5th round pick. I like trading my depth players instead of just cutting them because then I feel like I'm giving them chances. Because the other team might not actually cut some of them and might actually use them. Let's see. Oh yeah, Jose Nicholas. We drafted him. He's better than AJ Finley, so I guess we'll just keep him for now. No. So we paid Asante Samuel. We have Marcus Jones, Hilton, Jeffrey, Cam Hart. I think that's good. I think all the depth below him can kind of just go for now. I don't think we need this much depth at corner. I mean, in real life, you definitely need quite a bit of depth at corner, but I'm sending all these guys to the Titans. I'm going to send an assortment of groups of players to the Colts as well because we've been doing so much business with the Colts. They've been like one of our number 1 trade partners as of lately. At least for this franchise specifically. We're gonna get rid of a lot of the depth guys because we just have too many corners. I'll keep Still, but I think Taylor needs to go. I'll send him to the Colts. I think they could use some depth at corner. Future fifth round pick, please. Cool. Thank you. I still need to get rid of 5-ish more players. Alright. Who can go? We'll keep Nolan Smith there. Keep you guys here. I'll keep you for now because I drafted you. Yeah, no. Alright, we'll get rid of them. And then we just need to get rid of 2 to 3 more players. The reason why I might want to get a 52-man roster is just so I can pick up another player later if we run into any injuries. Also, that way we have an open roster spot because when the trade deadline comes, if we end up underperforming, we can trade picks and do what we got to do to get back into a competitive state. All right, that's good. This is pretty good for now. That's fine. Okay, what other 5 guys are we gonna get rid of? I'd rather keep him. I'm gonna let him go. Titus Leo is a really cool name. I kind of want to keep him. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to let you go. Okay, this gets us down to a 52-man roster. There we go. We'll send them to the Cardinals. I guess I could have put Jose Nicholas on my practice squad. I'm gonna actually put him on my practice squad. We'll do that. And then Jose Nicholas, well, he'll go to practice squad. But I didn't want to trade him. I just drafted the guy. Yeah, he's not very great, but don't worry about it. Okay, so safety. So now that we picked up Javon Curse, we'll move you to practice squad, and we'll also move the other linebacker we drafted to practice squad. And then we'll have 2 open roster spots to decide where we want to move players and who's going to stay with our team for the long run, and all that beautiful stuff. Ooh, I got sent a video. Hold on. Phone. Why are we not turning on? What's the dealio? Oh, it's a cool old-fashioned Jeep. That looks cool. Oh, that looks cool. Yeah. I'm not gonna buy a car like that, but that is pretty cool. And let me put my phone on the charger because I just realized it's not charging, and I'm gonna need that thing later. Alright, we charging now? Alright, bet. Anywho, set goal, win the Super Bowl. John Harbaugh is turning this team around piece by piece. Okay, so let me go move those 2 guys to the practice squad. Then I'm going to make sure my lineup is ready. And then we'll sim to the mid-season and make sure that we can actually compete for a playoff spot. And if for some reason we're not there, then in the next episode we'll address the trade deadline with whatever moves necessary to try to push us more to a competitive nature. And if we're competing, then we'll just keep going to the playoffs and see if we can play some playoff games. So Rashawn Slater, Zion Johnson, Morgan Moses could play one of the guard positions. And I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move Morgan Moses to left guard. Okay. So Rashawn Slater, Morgan Moses, our rookie center Walden, Zion Johnson, and then Joe Alt. How come we're not starting Lewis over Zion Johnson? 77 and a 74 agile. Okay. And what about Damian Lewis? They're the same overall, but is one of them better? More or less the same. In fact, your lowest skill is the part we need you to be best at. But Zion Johnson's a terrible pass protector, and I like to throw the ball. So that's not particularly something I'm fond of. In fact, actually, I think Damian Lewis should start over Zion Johnson. Uh, if we're in the position to compete and win now, I wouldn't mind potentially shopping Zion Johnson, but I'm not gonna get into that territory until it looks like we're more there at the moment. So I'm gonna move Mafway to hmm. Yeah, actually, hold on. I'm gonna move Mafway to left outside linebacker. I'm gonna move Khalil Mack to right outside linebacker because I want him to be more of like a esteemed pass rusher. And then I'm gonna move Jackson to start an edge. That's what I'm gonna do. But we drafted him 13. We want him to play right away. So there we go. I think this is good. Okay. So do that. Tight end has depth now. That's good. I'm gonna put Davis at the bottom. I'm gonna give Odell and Overstreet some opportunity at reps. Backup over there is figured out. Cool. We have depth at safety positions. Mafway here, Khalil Mack here, backed by Nolan Smith. Depth at linebacker. So starting right end, we have DeForest Buckner. Starting left end, we have Landon Jackson. That's good. I like this. And then we have Jonathan Allen down the middle. What's your abilities? Let's take a look at these. Tough nut, lifeguard, and please protect my passer. And instead of lifeguard, we'll give you. You're a natural talent. You're a natural talent, a tough nut, and a pass protector. Please do not allow Justin Herbert to get hurt and/or sacked multiple times. What about Justin Herbert? What's your abilities? Pass lead elite. That's pretty cool. Sideline deadeye. Interesting. Pass have perfect accuracy on all outside the number throws. Expect on hollow or high throws. Perfect accuracy on high point passes. So we could always streak Jaden Reed at some point. It'd be crazy to have this and red zone deadeye and pass lead elite, because then you could just throw your fast receiver on a streak and then just kind of yeet it to them. Assuming they're not playing against the best defensive back, and assuming you actually have a really good receiver one. But that could be nice. I'm not gonna do red zone deadeye. I feel like I probably should though. We'll come back to that idea. So Khalil Mack, Mafway, Henley. I don't know if you really want to put him there, but sure. I'm okay with that. I've still got Derwin. Move you down one corner spot. Tooley's the backup edge on this side. Ebucon's the backup on this side. Solomon Thomas can play a backup here. Cool. I'm cool with letting you do returns. This is all fine to me. Mike Hill's going to be better in the slot, so we'll let him play in the slot. Cool. Sub linebacker Henley. I feel like it's probably going to be more Ivan Pace. Power back. Let A.J. Dillon do the power back stuff. J.K. Dobbins will do the third down back stuff. Quentin Johnson in the slot. Yeah, it's okay, I guess. Alright. Am I a fan of this? I think I'm a fan of this. Alright, let's sim to the midseason, see how we're doing. And if we need to make any adjustments, then the whole next episode will just be trade deadline stuff. Making sure that we're actually competitive enough to win. And that way we can, in the next episode, hopefully get to the playoffs, play some playoff games. Ooh, 5-2. Yep, 5-2 means good stuff. But also, we were freaking 6-3 last time? We were 6-3 and we ended at 10-7, so I don't really know how I feel about that. We beat the Commanders. Now we're 6-2. We get an injury against the Commanders. Imagine it's Jonathan Allen. Imagine Jonathan Allen gets injured against his former team. Well, ain't that gonna be interesting? Storyline. I like storylines. What it do, bro? What's the storyline at? Alright, we need to shift our focus on the Titans. I mean, do we? Their offensive has. Wait, what? Their offense has an advantage against our D overall. Our defense overall. Okay. It's a really weird way of texting that, coach. Team meeting! Alright, let's talk about the Titans. Are we doing this right now? We're doing this right now. What's up, Derwin? What you think, Derwin? Our D tackles need to tackle better. Our DBs need to have better recognition. You're playing against Levis. I think if our DBs just play good, we're fine. I don't imagine we have that much trouble against running the ball. Can I take a look at those stat stuff? Ivan Pace says he's got it. And Ivan Pace I trust, I guess. All right, and Ivan Pace we trust. They're 4-4. We're 7-2. Yeah, I didn't end up needing to do. If we're 7-2, there's really no reason to do an off season. Sorry, not an off season. There's no reason to do a trade deadline stop. Like, you only really have to stop at the trade deadline if you really need to go acquire more talent to make sure you're good enough to compete. But anywho, what's the playoff bracket looking like? Obviously, we're slated for a playoff spot, but last year we were slated for a playoff spot and still didn't make it. So we went 10-7 and missed the playoffs. Oh, can't. Oh, you can't look at the playoff bracket till week 13. All right, my bad. I don't know why I didn't know that was a thing till now. If we beat the Chiefs, I think we're just golden. Aw. Yeah, I know we lost them 35-7. So when we have to play them in the playoffs, that's gonna be hard. Beat the Broncos, nice. Face the Giants, cool. Please don't lose to Daniel Jones. Oh, we lost to Daniel Jones. All right. Well, things can collapse very quickly. We are the 5th seed. Interesting. We have 3 losses and we're the 5th seed. That's terrifying. Lions are 2nd seed. Eagles. Blah 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 blah. All right. I don't know. Do we have any injuries? Any like notable injuries I should be concerned about? We drafted a superstar center. That's pretty dope. Nasty streak? Yeah, you can have nasty streak. Why not? Once he gets to an 80 overall, he'll unlock another spot, so that's pretty cool. Stop starting Zion Johnson. Okay, that doesn't look like any injuries. And Overstreet got way better, and so did Quentin Johnson. What happened to Odell? Oh, did Odell get hurt? I think Odell got hurt. That or the game just decided to cut him. They were just like, nope, Odell ain't doing it. And then they made an executive decision for me. Throw the rookie in the slot. Quentin Johnson's playing better. We were supposed to have A.J. Dillon doing power back stuff. I don't know what happened, but... yeah, put the rookie in there. We'll give this a shot. It does say that the rookie's inconsistent. Oh, the Jets are 10-2. Well, crap. Well, now we're facing the 10-2 Jets. Yep, we lose to the 10-2 Jets. That's not surprising. Now we're facing the 4-9 Raiders, however, though. We beat the 4-9 Raiders. Good. The Ravens have a worse record than us. I don't think that really matters, though. Oh, it does. We beat the Ravens. Okay. I'm not used to seeing this team beat the Ravens. All right, we face the Colts, and we beat the Colts, and we guaranteed we make the playoffs, and the Eagles beat us and guarantee that they win their division / conference / everything. Assuming they beat us, I think we lose to the Eagles. I have a strong feeling we lose to the Eagles. Oh, we beat the Eagles. Hey, we get to face 2 Pennsylvania teams back to back. We beat the Eagles, and then we get to face Pittsburgh in the playoffs. Oh, ain't that fun? At least I know if we don't win the Super Bowl this year, we have the pieces to go compete next year. We'll still have Justin Herbert, still have Dobbins. We gave A.J. Dillon a multi-year deal. We still have all of our receivers who are on affordable deals and who will be on the team. We'll have Reed, we'll have McConkey, we'll have Quentin Johnson, we'll have Overstreet. It's basically just a run it back year. If yeah, it's basically just a run it back year. Morgan Moses will lose, but that's fine because we're gonna pay Zion Johnson. So Lewis will be right guard, Johnson will be left guard. We'll have a superstar tackle center in Rashawn Slater. We'll pay Dallas Goddard to be our tight end one. We'll lose Khalil Mack, but we'll have Nolan Smith to just pop in here. The edge and D tackle, all this is already good. Corner, we have a superstar corner. We drafted, so corner's good. So really, all we'll need a safety and maybe like one more good linebacker next year if we don't win this year. That seems like a good analysis. Um, so what's your other ability gonna be? Screen protector? No, no. Run protector. Yeah, I kind of want to be able to run down the middle time to time with J.K. Dobbins. Just when we get into a pickle and have trouble throwing the ball, we are going to start off by playing Pittsburgh, so that could become a problem early on. I don't know. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Superstar corner Michael Jeffrey. It said he would be inconsistent. Turns out he ain't. We're gonna give him strip specialist because he's not even a return man. So I don't know why you would have return man. All right. So before we go play the Steelers, we'll do two things. One, we'll go look at the injury report, and then two, we will whatchamacallit. Damian Lewis is only out for a week, no problem. I want Odell back. I don't know why they cut Odell. I didn't tell them to cut Odell. I mean, I'm glad you're giving Brendan Rice some playing time, but that was not part of the plan to cut Odell. I kind of wanted Odell to be here. Now Calvin Austin's cool. Josh Reynolds is cool. They're all cool guys, but I chose Odell, so I would kind of like him back. Yeah, we're trying to win Odell a championship here. Give me Odell back, and they're gonna make me cut a player, and that's fine. Uh, okay, I don't have the option to move you to practice squad, so I'm gonna just have to cut Jose Nicholas. I wanted to move him to practice squad originally, but that kind of option went out the door. Okay, Odell. I'm gonna move Odell as receiver 5, so maybe we can get him a little bit of playing time. And before we go play the Steelers, we'll go look at the Steelers roster. And I think we'll play one game this episode. We'll play the Steelers, and then in the next episode we'll kind of just do all the games, and if we make it to the Super Bowl, and then also the Super Bowl all as like one episode. That way, or like hypothetically, if we end up losing next game, then we'll play a game, get into the off season kind of quickly, do the off season, get to the next year's trade deadline, and then stop there in case we want to make win now moves or something like that. That's the projection of where I see this going. So taking a look at the Steelers, obviously, um, rookie quarterback Taylor Bullocks out of Oklahoma State. Cool. You brought back the astronaut. You also now have Hendon Hooker somehow. So a very interesting assortment of quarterbacks. You got Najee Harris up to a 92 overall. Cool. Receiver George Pickens is up to a 91. George Pickens really grew into his own. Mike Williams is still there. You got X Factor Cole Goldson, Trey Palmer. That's pretty nice. Pat Fryermuth might actually play good. Um, I think our defense can hold up against their O line, unless I'm wrong. But Zach Frazier looks pretty decent. I'm not too worried about Drake Jackson or Tillery or Keanu Benton. Yeah, T.J. Watt might make my life a little difficult. Patrick Queen as a superstar, 89 overall, and Highsmith. Yeah, their linebackers will be difficult. Their corners are not so great. Minka, yeah, trying to throw at Minka is going to be a bit difficult as well. All right, so maybe getting Jaden Reed the ball might be a bit more of a challenge, but we'll worry about that when we get there. All right, so offensively we were 23rd. Okay. Defensively we were 6th. So what happened here? 26 and 11. All right. J.K. Dobbins, 10 rushing touchdowns, almost 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns for A.J. Dillon, 4 for Herbie, and 1 for our receiver. Jaden Reed, almost 1,000 yards, only 2 touchdowns. Quentin Johnson had 11. Ladd McConkey had 3. Dallas Goddard had 8, and J.K. Dobbins had 1. Sack numbers were pretty low. That's good. The O-line played great. Dylan Henley led the team in tackles. We had two guys both on the edge get double-digit sacks, and Khalil Mack was close with 9. 5 picks for Derwin. Mm, yeah, the DBs did all right. DBs did their job. We only missed 3 kicks. Okay, the 26 touchdowns, though, is a little interesting because I think Herbie did better for me last year with the other scheme we had. We ran the Panthers offense last year. I think Herbie did a little bit better, but that's besides the point. Dun, 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 dun. I would have loved to wear the Chargers yellow jersey, but that would have been confusing. Alright, we're going to do a run with J.K. Dobbins. In the rain. Oh, God. Alright. Oh, yeah. J.K. Dobbins is going to be it today. What? Oh, fuck you. Already? Oh, fuck you, man. Oh. He's got sideline deadeye, so gotta throw those sideline deadeye throws. What? I thought Reed was gonna hit the corner. I misread the play. Never mind. I thought he was gonna hit the corner. That's why I threw that ball. Damn. Nah, we'll take our points. Alright, let's get back on offense, see what happens. Our defense stops them, that's good. It's in inches, so let's try to get 1 yard. Yeah, there's no one down the center. We have to get this first down easy. Me. Oh, no, not Quentin Johnston, too. Can we put in Odell's in? We're going to have this many injuries. Oh, yeah, he went out of bounds. Went out of bounds before he caught that. That's no. That's no. That's no. You can't do that.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why he was out of bounds, but he was out of bounds. Dislocated shoulder. Oh, boy. That was a weird play. I don't know why he went out of bounds. That's okay. It is what it is. Why are we throwing at Minkah Fitzpatrick? Because we're built like that. Oh, jeez. Yes, this Steelers defense is a little difficult. I'll be honest with you. I'll throw it to Sean Elliott all day. I'll throw it to Sean Elliott all day. I don't care. Oh, that's bad. That's bad for me. And 3 and out. I'm just going to have to run the ball for a little bit before I can start throwing anything. I got nobody open. I don't know if I like this playbook that well. I'm not a huge fan of this playbook. Oh, Jesus. Overstreet on a deep route? Sure. I had A open. I had A open if there was a good block. Damn. And had to be Pittsburgh. It just simply had to be Pittsburgh. I don't even know if I want this play, to be honest with you, but screw it. We're running it. Yeah. This might be a play to Overstreet or Reed. Yep. There we go. That was a really weird low throw. That was a really weird low throw. But I mean, it worked, I guess. Go, Jaden. Open up room for Lad McConkey on the left side. Maybe? Ooh, beautiful catch. There we go. That's something. Damn, we're always in our own freaking end zone. Their punt crew is killing me. Run it again. Get another 5-6 yards out if possible. Then we'll try throwing it. All right, well, that's not good. This is not good. This is not good at all. I don't trust my O-line enough to run a PA deep at this point. What do you mean you don't know that route? All right, whatever. That's bad. Yeah, that's bad. Yeesh. Yeesh, yeesh, yeesh. Ow. Oh, not Dallas Goddard. Oh, Jesus. What the? What the? Dislocated thumb. I'm gonna make you play through it. I'm sorry, Dallas. I am gonna make you play through your dislocated thumb. I just won't throw you the ball very often, unless I have to. I thought Minka Fitzpatrick was going to be on the left side. He just ball hawked Jaden Reed. That's why I threw it. I thought I was throwing it at Deshaun Elliott, and I was perfectly fine with throwing it at Deshaun Elliott. I can't throw it deep because Minka Fitzpatrick is just going to be there. I'm not a huge fan of this Vikings playbook. Not a huge fan of it. If we could just get in the field goal range, I'll take a field goal, to be honest with you. I trust our defense to last 2 minutes. The Steelers don't play quick football, so I'm not too worried about that. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, indeed. Ooh, Jaden Reed, go, 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 jump! Damn it. Damn it. There you go, J.K. Dobbins. Okay, it took them to the second half to score, so that's good. Run one more time. I'm having trouble finding the end zone against the Steelers, at least in terms of throwing the ball. They choose Binance. Indeed, they do indeed choose Binance. All right, Goddard, I see you. Just kidding. Me. I don't want to throw at Pat Queen. Yeah, I really don't want to throw at Pat Queen. All right. Dobbins is wide open. Gonna give it to him. Oh, I saw Y and I missed him. Oh, for fuck's sakes! TJ Watt lurking? That's not. TJ Watt shouldn't be in a lurking in a play. Fuck you, man. I thought Jaden Reed could get it on the behind him, and then kind of cut to the left because I missed Overstreet who was open earlier. What the hell is this? What the hell was that? I thought I was gonna throw it deep to either McConkey or someone who was wide open, but nah, we were running with our quarterback, I guess. Yeah, maybe give this one to AJ Dillon if possible. Yes. Yes. We're only going to get running touchdowns because who needs to throw touchdowns, right? We only got Jaden Reed to not still have receivers, but don't worry about it. I'm running. I'm not throwing that. That was an interception waiting to happen. Honestly? And I'm just going to have Jaden Reed do a zig route. I'm going to try to get it to Jaden Reed. There we go. Yeah, they expected me to run because I ran it 8 times in a row. There we go. Promising. Ooh, very promising. We have a lead. Yo, their punter is like amazing. Either their punter is amazing or our punt return is unbelievably garbage. try this one again. I don't think they're ready for Goddard to go that way. I should have passed it to Y. My bad. I should have passed it to Y. It was wide open. They're going to be in good field position. That's a terrible punt. Luckily, our defense is good. Our defense is good. They have not been scoring like crazy. We're going to have to start doing those. That was the same play that was open last time. That was the exact same play. If we could just get a field goal, then they have to score a touchdown to bring it to overtime. So that'd be good. Oh my God. Stop hurting my J.K. Dobbins. Stop doing it. I don't know if I trust Justin Herbert to throw this. Yeah, well, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. I'm going to keep making Goddard go to the corner until he gets open. And no. See, this is why we need J.K. Dobbins there, because he would have caught that. Probably both. We're going to try to get in with A.J. Dillon. Oh, Jaden. Jaden. Damn it, Jaden. Okay, and we don't let them score. So even if we don't score, it's still a two-score game. That's good. I mean, we can afford to go 3 and out. I mean, not that we want to, but we can afford it. Why not have a Y route? What the hell? Did I not have a Y route on that play? Because I pressed the Y button. I guess I didn't have a Y route. I'm going to put in Odell for a route. Yeah, because I want Minka to stop freaking ball hawking the shit out of Jaden Reed so I can try to get some yards. I'm going to do this. So now Odell will have to deal with Minka Fitzpatrick, which means Jaden Reed can maybe get some yards because we need yards. And then next drive, we can maybe put Odell on like a short route. All right, Jaden Reed, this ball's going to you, so go deep, brother. Go deep. Go deep. If that was thrown farther, it was a pretty clean open ball. If that was thrown farther. So our run game was good. Pass game, not so much. Gotta work on that. I'm not a huge fan of the Vikings playbook, but I'm gonna keep using it because it made us go to the playoffs. So I'm gonna keep using this playbook. Um, cool. All right, win that game. I only threw one touchdown, and now we gotta face the Chiefs. Ugh. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. All right, face the Chiefs. Then we face the Jets or Texans. Eagles beat the Falcons. Saints beat the Bucks. Cowboys beat the Seahawks. Nice, nice, nice. It'd be kind of interesting if we got to the Super Bowl and faced the Saints. That'd be kind of interesting. Uh, Lions the first seed. That makes me happy. I feel like I've already played the Eagles in a Super Bowl. Who did I play in the Super Bowl when I was the Commanders? No, never mind. I faced the Eagles in the playoffs. Yeah, I faced shit, and it was the Jets. I faced the Jets in the Super Bowl. So I kind of know how to play against the Jets defense. So I'd rather play the Jets than the Texans. Yeah, no, that Steelers defense is a little hard to play against. I was struggling to throw touchdowns, but I digress. Yeah, not having J.K. Dobbins is gonna fuck my day up though, because I'm facing the Chiefs. Is he back? He had a PCL sprain. I mean, I guess it was a sprain. Maybe he's fine. Yeah, okay, I guess he was fine. Miles Sanders hurt. That sucks. Um, all right, Chiefs. Did you guys do anything to your roster? Are you basically the same team? You're more or less the same team. Yep, same team. Anything different about this team? Literally anything. Yeah, drafted a superstar middle linebacker. Of course you did. Um, this guy was a 79 overall. I saw him in the draft and I didn't take him. Damn. And you draft a good guard and you draft a good safety. So you guys draft very well, and you add Roshan Johnson to your team. Huh. Yeah, I guess that's pretty cool. Okay, so the next episode will consist of playing the Chiefs, then facing the Texans and or Jets, assuming we beat the Chiefs, and then facing the Super Bowl against one of these four teams. Or do I want to just face the Chiefs now? Hold on. What's the matchup against the Chiefs? Obviously, we have a division rival game. That would be a cool highlight for the video, though. Be like, we beat our division rival, then we beat, I don't know, Aaron Rodgers or the Strouds, and then we faced the Super Bowl and beat somebody. I feel like I can make a cooler title off of that than everything I've done so far. So let's see, McDuffie, Connor, Watson. Yeah, 96 overall McDuffie. Jaden Reed's going to get diced. So I might just make him play like receiver 2 or something. Jose Irons, maybe we can throw the ball right against. Justin Reed's going to be a little bit difficult. But we'll see when we get there. In conclusion, when we pick up, we're going to be facing the Chiefs, which is really the only team in this playoff bracket that I really think is going to be hard to beat. Like, I'm convinced that I could beat the Jets somewhat easily. After that Commanders franchise, I'm very convinced that I could beat the Jets. Texans, probably. Um, Saints shouldn't be too bad. Eagles, honestly, really shouldn't be that bad either. Um, Cowboys, not too concerned about. The Lions, I mean, they're good, so maybe. Wow, imagine if the Dolphins won this game. That would have been fun. I would rather face the damn Dolphins. Because I'm using their defensive playbook, so that would have been kind of funny. Hey, this video is 69 minutes long. That's awesome. Uh, one quick look at the team before I finish. Uh, yeah, this is the exact lineup I plan on running for the next episode. Literally this exact same lineup. It's a pretty damn good team, though. Hmm. Actually, no. The only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move Quentin Johnston to receiver one. That way he can take up Trent McDuffie. That way Jaden Reed can cook, and Lad McConkey can just kind of do Lad McConkey things. But in conclusion, yep, this video was 69 minutes long. That's a W. And so the next episode is going to be trying to see if we can win the Chargers a Super Bowl, finish up the Chargers, and then the next team I'm going to do is probably going to be. I'm trying to get some of the teams that are actually winning, and then I'm doing more of a win now approach for first. Like not all the best teams though, like not like the Chiefs and the Eagles, not those ones, but more like the Commanders were 7-2 when I started with them. But like even then, it's not like they're a guaranteed Super Bowl team or anything. But and then same thing with the Chargers. They're 6-3. It doesn't mean they're guaranteed to compete for a Super Bowl, but they should at the very least be a playoff team. So I'm trying to do like the playoff teams slash maybe are more competitive than we think type teams first, and then I'll get into some of the actual rebuilds that will be definitely more seasons. Um, and then when we get to those ones, we'll try to see if we can do something cool. Like I'm sure with the Patriots, the Drake May rebuild should probably take at least 3 seasons. I'm assuming. Um, it was easy to do Jaden Daniels because we got to start off with 7-2. We got to progress a lot of players early on and all that stuff. But in this situation too, we had Justin Herbert, so we could also do the Bengals soon with Joe Burrow. I mean, I know the Bengals are a very competitive team, but we're gonna have to work around the Joe Burrow contract, paying Jamar Chase, figuring out what to do with T. Higgins, probably adjusting the offensive line to a degree as well. Um, like obviously, we'll keep Burrow, we'll keep Chase, and then the defense. That's going to be the interesting question. Actually, is what do I do with that defense? But yeah, that's something I'll figure out later when I actually start those episodes. It's really funny that this is now a third episode because the whole internet crashed out the other day when I was in the middle of doing a draft. So I titled the second episode "This Trade Broke the Game" because it actually did. Me trading for Jonathan Allen just simply made the game go nope. Um, but yeah, in conclusion, pretty good team. 3 more playoff games for us to get to a Super Bowl and win, and the team's healthy outside of Miles Sanders. I'm going to leave it at that.